Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani this morning. Diamond Jubilee celebration of Supreme Court of India to be inaugurated by Prime Minister in New Delhi today. Government accepts major reforms to strengthen higher education institutions in the country. Political uncertainty in Bihar likely to end today with formation of new government in the state. And in tennis, Daniil Medvedev to take on Jannik Sinner in men's singles final of Australian Open this afternoon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani at 11 this morning. It'll be the 109th episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of Akashvani, Doordarshan and News on AIR mobile app. It will also be streamed live on the YouTube channel of AIR News, DD News, Prime Minister's Office and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. Akashvani will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate the Diamond Jubilee celebration of the Supreme Court of India in New Delhi today. Mr. Modi will launch citizen-centric multiple technology initiatives, which include digital Supreme Court reports, Digital Courts 2.0 and a new website of the Supreme Court. It will also address the gathering on the occasion. The Digital Supreme Court reports SCR will make Supreme Court judgments available to the citizens of the country free of cost and in electronic format. The key features of digital SCR are that all 519 volumes of the Supreme Court reports since 1950, covering over 36,000 cases, will be available in a digital format and with open access. Digital Courts 2.0 application is a recent initiative under the e-Courts project to make court records available to the judges of the district courts in electronic form. Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has accepted a set of transformative reforms proposed to strengthen the periodic approval, assessment and accreditation and ranking of all higher education institutions of India. The Education Ministry had constituted an overarching committee with the former Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO chief Dr. K. Radhakrishnan as chairman of the panel in November 2022 to propose transformative reforms. The committee presented its report to the Education Minister on the 16th of this month. It has recommended binary accreditation rather than grades to encourage all the institutions to get on board in the accreditation process. This will create a quality culture in the higher education system. The committee also recommended maturity-based graded accreditation from levels 1 to 5 to encourage accredited institutions to raise their bar and continuously improve One Nation, One Data platform has been proposed as part of the reform to ensure integrity and transparency in handling institutional data. The registrations for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Pariksha Pe Charcha have witnessed a record jump in the last 6 years. The Union Education Ministry said 2.26 crore students, teachers and parents have registered for this year's Pariksha Pe Charcha. In 2022, 22,000 had registered for Pariksha Pe Charcha. The 7th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha will be held at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi tomorrow. The ministry said this shows the extensive enthusiasm among students nationwide, eager to participate in this distinctive event and interact with the Prime Minister. Nearly 3,000 participants will interact with the Prime Minister at the event. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has written to the Chief Ministers and Governors of States and Lieutenant Governors of Union Territories urging them to join the televised event of Pariksha Pe Charcha. In an exclusive interview with Akashvani News, Secretary of the Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education, Sanjay Kumar said the ministry has onboarded states' school education boards along with CBSE schools to make the current edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha an encompassing event.
This is a very unique model, primarily conceived by the Honorable Prime Minister to reach out to school-going students, especially the ones who are on the eve of giving a board exam. We know that board exams do cause stress. and our children at times get very, very worried about it. Not only our students, but also the teachers and their parents. It's his way of saying that this is just an exam, and how exam and consequent stress can be managed.
Talking to Akashvani News, a participant of Pariksha Pe Charcha program shared her thoughts.
My name is Bhavya Bhartivats and I'm a class 12 student from Delhi. I'm very excited about meeting Honorable Prime Minister and feeling very proud that I have got the opportunity to meet him. The words of our Honorable Prime Minister has helped me de-stress and keep calm during these stressful times.
Another participant, Gauri Banmoria from Government Girls' School, Chandigarh, shared about her excitement of attending Pariksha Pe Charcha.
I am very excited to get this opportunity to participate in Pariksha Pe Charcha. I feel so relaxed by Prime Minister's words during my exam time, and it also motivates me in my life. जो है पढ़ा दोहराएंगे भी, योग करेंगे, खाएंगे भी, खेलेंगे भी।
29 जनवरी 2024 को सुबह 11 बजे भारत मंडपम प्रगति मैदान नई दिल्ली में आयोजित होगा लोकप्रिय कार्यक्रम परीक्षा पे चर्चा।
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar will be on a two-day visit to Maharashtra, Puducherry and Tamil Nadu from today. In Maharashtra, the Vice President will address the closing ceremony of the 84th Conference of Presiding Officers of Legislative Bodies of India, which began at the State Legislative Assembly in Mumbai yesterday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the All India Presiding Officers Conference through a video message yesterday. 26 presiding officers participated in the inaugural session. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In Bihar, the ongoing political uncertainty is likely to end today with the formation of a new government in the state led by BJP and JDU. Sources said that Chief Minister and JDU President Nitish Kumar will resign and give a letter of support of his party and BJP MLAs to Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar. The oath-taking ceremony is also expected to take place today at Raj Bhavan. BJP and JDU are negotiating over the formation of a new government in the state. Before taking the final call, BJP and JDU legislators will meet in Patna today. Earlier, BJP legislators and members of the party core committee held several rounds of meetings yesterday for the formalization of support to Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar also held a meeting of JDU MLAs and senior leaders at his residence in Patna to discuss the situation last evening. RJD has said that its ministers will not resign and the party will not withdraw support from the Grand Alliance government. We have more from our correspondent.
In the number game of formation of new government, BJP and JDU have no major obstacles after collapse of the Grand Alliance in Bihar. For the formation of government, support of 122 members are required. In the 243-member Bihar Assembly, BJP has 78 members and JDU has 45. 4 members of former Chief Minister Jitan Ram Manjhi, led Hindustani Awam Morcha Secular, are already with BJP. With these equations, BJP and JDU are well in position to form a new government in the state. Presently, RJD-JDU-led Grand Alliance has support of 160 MLAs, which comprises 79 members of RJD, 45 of JDU, 19 of Congress and 16 from left parties. One independent is also supporting the alliance. Dharmendra Kumar Rai, Akashvani News, Patna.
The ongoing Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is garnering an overwhelming response across the country. In Manipur, the Yatra has scaled up the awareness parameters among the general public regarding various welfare schemes initiated by the central government. We have more from our Imphal correspondent.
बोल यही समय है।
For the people of Manipur, the Vikshit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has met a significant milestone in their life. The health mela, exhibition, extracurricular activities for the students were also held during the campaign, which culminated yesterday in the state. Akashvani News interacted with a beneficiary who attended the campaign held in Jiriban yesterday, and he lauded the Jal Jeevan mission of PM Modi-led government. He said,
हमारा नाम शाले सिंह मुरौंग, विलेज अपमपुंजी, हमारा गांव 2020 हर घर जल आया। इस पानी आने का पहले हमारा गांव बहुत तकलीफ मिला, हमारा बेटी सब खुश हो गया।
In spite of the chaotic law and other situation in Manipur, the people of Manipur have made the campaign a grand success with massive participation during the campaign. JJ Thoksom, Akashvani News, Imphal.
तुम उठो तिरंगा लहरा दो, भारत के भाग्य को फहरा दो।
The Punjab government has set up the Sadak Suraksha Force SSF, the first of its kind in the country, to reduce road fatalities. State Chief Minister Bhagwant Singh Mann flagged off 144 high-tech vehicles from Jalandhar yesterday. The emergency helpline number 112 can be dialed in the state in case of an accident or injury, and the vehicle will reach the spot within 10 minutes of receiving the call. Here is a report.
Indian hockey team former captain and AIG Traffic Gagan Ajit Singh will lead this Sadak Suraksha Force. With more than 1,200 police jawans, 144 high-tech vehicles have been flagged off, and about 90 female drivers will also handle the steering of vehicles. The vehicles will cover 5,500 kilometers of state and national highways, each covering a distance of nearly 30 kilometers. The vehicles are fitted with specialized equipment to check for drunken driving and overspeeding. Shishu Sharma Shantal, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
6 European countries have paused funding for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestinians following allegations that some of its staff were involved in the 7th of October Hamas attacks on Israel. Britain, Germany, Italy and the Netherlands, as well as Switzerland and Finland, joined the United States, Australia and Canada in pausing funding to the aid agency, a critical source of support for the people in Gaza after the allegations by Israel. In tennis, third seed Daniil Medvedev will face fourth seed Jannik Sinner in the men's singles final of Australian Open in Melbourne Park this afternoon. The match will start at 2 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Russian Medvedev is in the Australian Open final for the third time in 4 years, while Italy's Sinner is making his first Grand Slam final appearance. 22-year-old Sinner defeated top-seeded Novak Djokovic to reach the Grand Slam final. 27-year-old Medvedev defeated 6th seed Alexander Zverev in the semi-final. In cricket, England will resume their play in the second innings against India at the overnight score of 316 for 6 on day 4 of the first test of a 5-match series in Hyderabad today. The Indian Meteorological Department IMD has said that dense to very dense fog conditions will continue over various parts of North India today. The IMD further predicts that cold to severe cold day will continue in pockets of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar today. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Sunil. The political developments in Bihar are captured by the Pioneer in its top headline as Bihar political pot red hot. Calling it an unprecedented confrontation, the Supreme Court, which had taken a suo motu cognizance of the matter, has stayed proceedings before Calcutta High Court benches amid tussle, writes Hindustan Times. All 23 sailors, 22 of them being Indian, aboard a UK vessel hit by Houthis are safe, reports the Tribune. The Asian Age carries a photograph of the winning duo of the Australian Open men's doubles title, Rohan Bopanna and Matthew Ebden, kissing their trophy with a caption, Age no bar, Bopanna oldest to win Grand Slam. And finally, the Times of India carries an inspiring story of how women in Kerala are turning hyacinth, the invasive plant choking Kerala's waterway, into handloom products. With that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani this morning. Diamond Jubilee celebration of Supreme Court of India to be inaugurated by Prime Minister in New Delhi today. Government accepts major reforms to strengthen higher education institutions in the country. Political uncertainty in Bihar likely to end today with formation of new government in the state. And in tennis, Daniil Medvedev to take on Jannik Sinner in men's singles final of Australian Open this afternoon. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.
आकाशवाणी से पेश है खबरनामा।